Hi, I'm back with another book review on Kaku's book, Physics of the Future. So today I'm going to be doing, I'm reviewing the future of wealth. So that is chapter 7. I'll be flipping to that page and reading one section of it. Future of the wealth, the winners and losers. The quote for this chapter is, "Technology and ideology are shaping the foundations of 21st century capitalism. Technology is making skills and knowledge the only source of sustainable strategic advantage." Quoted by Lester Thurrow. In mythology, the rise and fall of great empires depended on the strength of once-cunning armies. But now it's a lot different. The rise and fall of great empires depend on their stocks, their bonds, and everything that has to do with money these days. But when we analyze the actual rise and decline of a great civilization, we find an entirely different story. If you're an alien from Mars visiting Earth in the year 1500 and viewed all the great civilizations, what would you think would eventually dominate the world? The answer would be easy. Any civilization but the European one. In the East, you'd see the great Chinese civilization that lasted for millennia, long list of inventions, pioneered by Chinese without parallel. Paper, the printing press, gunpowder, compass, etc. Scientists are the last best on the planet. Its government is unified and manland is at peace. That is the first section of it. And I'm going to be reading part of my research. I had an idea. So, wealth. This chapter is about the winners of the wealth when it comes to economy and the losers. And so I want to teach y'all how to be one of the winners. And so based off my research, I'm going to teach y'all how to be rich. 5 smart and effective ways to get rich. There are 5 different ways, and each way has like 6 steps. Way 1 is investing. Put your money in the stock market. Save money for retirement. Invest in real estate. This sounds a lot like an ad. I don't care. Invest your time. Avoid purchases that are likely to depreciate rapidly. For example, if you spend $50,000 on a car, let's say $500,000 on a car, it might be a waste of money because in 5 years, it's going to be worth less than half as much, no matter how hard you take care of it. As soon as you drive a new car off the lot, it depreciates about 20-25% in value as each year as you own it. That makes buying a car very important. And so in 4 years, it would depreciate at about like 80%. It would be like 80% the cost. Like minus 80% what it was before. And don't spend money on stupid stuff. And if you get rich, stay rich. Don't spend all your money. Especially if you win the lottery or something like that. Don't spend all your money. Number 2, enrichment through career. Excel academically. Choose the right profession. Choose the right location. Choose an entry job level and work your way up. Change jobs and employer. Method 3, reducing living expenses. Try extreme couponing. Use coupons. Buy in bulks. Like Costco, you buy a lot of stuff at a time. Number 4, learn to can foods. Foods, if you just leave them out, they go bad really quickly. Put them in a can, they last twice as long. Reduce utility bills. Turn off lights whenever you can and stuff. Get a home energy audit. This one I regret putting on, but go hunting for your food. Gonna take hours of time, and you might as well not do it, but I wrote it anyways. Number 4, save money. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first instead of other people. If someone offers to buy you dinner, don't object. Just say yes, because it's free food. So why not? Make a budget and stick to it. Downgrade your car and house, cut expenses, track down your expenses, spend your tax refund wisely, screw credit cards, and screw banks. because they secretly rob your money, just like all of America. Refinance your home mortgage. That's it. Yeah. And yeah, that's how to get rich by me. Go to www.arthurgetyourich.com. It's only $50,000 an hour to talk to an expert named me about living expenses. Okay, so the winners and losers. Let's talk about the winners. But no, seriously, that's I looked it up. Those are actually what the internet says. That's how the internet says to get rich. Here are the winners and losers, their differences, and how they're alike. And that's what this chapter is about. So I'm going to flip to that part of the chapter. I'm talking about the 4 stages of technology. The combination of changing social conditions and mastering the 4 forces propelled Europe. Technologies are dynamic, changing all the time. They're born, they evolve, they rise, and they fall. Don't be stuck having a job when they're if you're just starting a job, find a job that's evolving. Because if you find one that's born, it might not evolve ever, because it might not find the steps to pick up. If you want a job, find one that's already evolving. Because if it's evolving, you know it'll get to the rise step. When it gets to the rise and it starts falling, just quit your job. But this step takes a long time. So if you in your lifetime, if you start a job at Evolve, when you retire, you'll probably be at a rise, which will help you make the most money. But people that can't find jobs, those are the losers. They're hard to find jobs. Companies tend to hire them at the fall. So when they're doing bad, those people work the hardest because they want to keep the jobs because they know they're already in the losers section. So they want to work hard. They want to work hard even in the fall, and they won't get paid as much. That's how companies deceive people. Yeah, America. So companies try to get out of the fall. They usually can't. They just try to get as much as they can before the company goes down. Some companies, they hire the right people and they do both. They get out of the fall and they go back to the born stage. So you go up, and you start falling, and then you drop down to the born age, and you're about to go out of business, right? You pick yourself up, and you're back on the evolved stage. And that's generally hard to do, but it can be done. There's a story, BP, they were falling down. The oil, this was like, not this year's fall of oil industries. Like this year, oil industry, not this year, 2017. New year. 2016 has not been too good of a year for oil. A long time ago, a few years ago, it wasn't too good of an oil year too. Companies like BP were falling. A lot of companies shut down. BP still survived. They went to the fall, they were falling hard, and then they went to the born stage for a while, and then they started evolving, and now they're big again because it's BP, British Petroleum. So yeah. There's something called, in the future, right now, middle class is starting to die out. In the future, there won't exactly be a middle class. It'll just be high and low. There's something when it comes to industry called the bubble. The bubble is when you're stuck. You're really good at everything. Like you're finding a job, you're good at it, and you're stuck there. You can't choose. It's either let's say you want to work as a doctor. You're really good at it. You mastered everything. You have a doctoral degree. You went through doctoral degree 20 times because screw life. That's why. And you're really good at it, but you're stuck there not having a job because it's either companies they don't have the money to they don't have the money to afford. Like they're firing people. Why would they want to hire more people when they're just firing them? If the companies aren't doing well, you're usually stuck in a. If you don't have a job and that's in the middle of companies not doing well, and those are the companies you want to join, you're stuck in a bubble. Another way you can be stuck in a bubble is basically bubbles when you can't find a job. Another way you can be stuck in a bubble is if you can't choose between certain jobs, like is this one better or this one better? This gives you that, but this company gives you that. You're usually stuck in a bubble for not as long for that. So that's a bubble. The way to get out of a bubble, wait. Enjoy your life and wait. If you're in the bubble where you can't choose a job, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's what. Or you just ask a friend to choose one. Or you just ask a professional. / you. The winners and losers, their jobs. Generally, when you get to the future, the winners will be way up and the losers will be way down. Like, there's a movie called Elysium, if you haven't watched. Basically, in outer space, there's a ring thingy that's called Elysium. Everything is perfect there. It's where the rich people are, wealthy people are. No disease, no sickness, no pain, straight up only happiness, right? If you have a disease, you just go in this tube thing and sit there for 5 seconds while it scans you, and then you're completely healed. You get a tiny cut, you just go in the tube thing. You get your face blasted off, there'd be no reason why, because everything's perfect there. Still, you get your face blasted off, you go there, it scans you, it reproduces your cells in 5 seconds. But the poor people are stuck on Earth. Earth is basically trash, right? You have to fight. There's these planes that send you to Elysium. You have to build up money to go to Elysium. Basically, everyone there is trying to go to Elysium. But people find the money to go to Elysium, but the people in Elysium, they don't want them there, so they shoot their planes down, right? The high class wants to beat out the lower class. They don't want them, actually. They pretty much don't want them. They don't exactly need them. They're only like bad. They're only competition to them. So, yeah, their jobs generally, companies tend to choose people in the high class because they're already like high. Like, let's say you're a loser in the economy. You're a loser in the economy. And you can't afford nice clothes. So you're not going to get a job because you can't afford the nice clothes. The winners can afford really nice clothes. Like, oh, they're formal, they can work hard. So if you have a tie, they'll just get a nice suit, and it increases your chance of getting a better job. So the losers will generally be stuck being a loser unless they somehow worked really hard to get up. They had to earn if they want to get up, they also have to earn the respect of the winners. That's it. Okay. Thanks and bye. See you tomorrow.